Man, if my clinical instructors were like watching right now, like they'd be laughing. Come on now. Yeah.
Hey Cardinal fans, welcome back inside the Huddle. I'm your host Tadassa Harris, and today we have a volleyball standout and veteran leader, Felix Egharevba. Felix, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
No problem at all. We were currently talking about your success and everything that you've accomplished here at Ball State. What can you attribute your success to?
My hard work and my work ethic, I would say. I came in pretty determined as a freshman, and I kind of had to earn my own role and kind of pave my own pathway. So I took some time to stay focused and stay motivated my freshman year, and then from then on, I just started seeing myself improve on and off the court, and that led me to where I am at right now.
Yeah, you seem to have a certain maturity level about yourself. Was that something that you kind of had as a freshman and just carried you from here up to now?
No, I'm not gonna lie. It's something I learned. It's
Yeah.
something I learned from my teammates and the class above me, I would say. The seniors that you guys saw last year. Like, I really learned from them because they really hold themselves to a high standard. And I was like, hey, I want to do that and be successful. So I kind of learned from them. So I followed in their footsteps.
Yeah.
So.
Going back, so volleyball, has that always been like your main sport, or what was sports like for you growing up?
I played almost everything under the sun. Played soccer, bad at that. Played basketball, pretty bad at that.
I doubt it.
I know. Promise. I did track and field. I was okay at that. I did long and high jump, and I really liked it because my older sister, she did track and field. My younger sister did track and field too. I just felt like I wanted to make my own wave. So I chose volleyball because I thought it was so much fun, and I just enjoyed it. It just brought me so much joy. So.
So at what age did you kind of figure out, okay, volleyball is what I wanna go ahead and pursue?
I think like 15 or 16. After I made my freshman year team in high school, I called my sister and I was just like, hey, I made the team. And then the next year I was like, all right, I kind of wanted to play club, and then I started focusing on getting better, and here we are.
Ball State, here we are.
Right.
So I know that we've seen you as a sports link group. We've seen you as well as the team at different Ball State sporting events.
Yeah.
What is that? How is that like a tradition, and how does that really bond you guys and create chemistry on the court?
Yeah, so we like to do things a lot, outside of school, and actually outside of volleyball, because that's where you build those connections, that's where you have those tougher conversations, and that's where you learn about more individuals, that's where you learn about
Who the person is.
Yeah, who the person is, really. So we love to go to basketball games, volleyball games. Oh, we love women's volleyball for sure.
Yeah.
We like to go to gymnastics, all the sports here, where you name it, we'll probably go to that, and we'll have some fun. We'll just enjoy watching, and we love watching our friends who are also athletes compete at a high level. So.
Definitely. With that, how important is the team chemistry moving forward? You're obviously a veteran, so you know what it's like to cultivate that bond and making sure that it's at the best that it can possibly be. How important is that to you personally, to make sure that the team as a whole is on one accord?
Yeah, it's huge. It's you see it, it's 6 people and on the court at all times, and it's a lot of communication, right? And you have to have the trust and the connection and the connection and kind of the same mentality for everybody on the court, no matter what. And I feel like right now we're doing a great job at that, and we're seeing improvements every single day. So I'm really happy about that. So
definitely. Now we're gonna move to you a little bit outside of volleyball.
Yeah.
So you told me your major. Why don't you go ahead and tell the people what your major is?
So I graduated with a nursing degree.
And you are going to be?
I am taking classes in healthcare administration right now, but the long-term goal is to become a nurse practitioner.
So what is Felix like in clinicals?
Man, if my clinical instructors were watching right now, they'd be laughing. But I'm really focused. I'm really dialed in. I'm really for the patient.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at everything about the patient and treating them like I know them, not like a patient, right?
Yeah.
Because I know they have a family, they have people, like that's someone's loved one in there. So I want to make sure that they're going to be cared for and taken care of,
For sure.
like my entire shift. So I'm really like focused and motivated towards that.
Yeah.
So,
what motivated you to want to study, get into the medical field?
So my parents, I would say, they have a really big medical background. My dad's a psychologist. My mom's a dentist. So growing up, we had 2 doctors in the family. So I was just like, well, it's like going to medical field was like second nature.
Yeah.
So I was really considering going into physical therapy or just becoming a doctor. But I told my mom, like, we decided that nursing was probably the best bet because it's a 4-year degree and you're still gonna have a solid job after college. So
if there were 3 words that you would use to describe yourself, what would they be?
I'll go with passionate.
Okay.
I'll go with optimistic, and I'll go with resilient.
Okay, I like those. I think from what we've discussed so far, I think they all go hand in hand. But I also, going back to what you're studying, there's some stories of how you tend to help out your teammates when someone has a minor injury or whatever. Tell me about that.
All right. So obviously, with the background that I have, like when somebody goes down, obviously the trainers are gonna be the first person to see them, and then I'd be like second in command. So obviously a couple of times, like people come up to me, it's like, hey, like if I'm feeling this, like what should I take or what should I do? Like they ask me about a lot of drug information. I'm like, well, just be careful about that so you don't overdo it, and make sure you're okay, and make sure your body's fine. So pretty much just reiterating what the AT was saying, but putting in my own words, or in words that they will understand it, if that makes sense.
So lastly, we're just gonna wrap things up, and I just want you to tell me if there was a mantra or a motto that you try to live by, what would it be?
That's a good question. Dang. Always more. There's always more to give, and there's always more to get. So there's a Bible verse talking about it, and I don't know the exact verse. Because I remember going to church and hearing about it. It kind of stuck with me, just like having always the always more mentality, like the glass is half full. Yeah. So I would probably say that because it tells me it's like, all right, there's more to give and there's more to learn and there's more to do, right? Because we're all growing up. And we're all learning. We're all in this huge world together. Like I feel like if people have that always more mentality, like people will find new ways to learn, find something new to learn, to do, and to love. So.
You are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. And I just want to do our one more.
Come on now. Yeah.
This was so much fun. I really appreciate you taking the time and sitting down with us today.
Well, thank you for having me. I loved it.
And that's it for this episode of The Huddle. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you never miss any Ball State content. We'll see you next time.